Hey guys, welcome back to Imperfect Plans. Today we're here with a pretty fun video. I thought that I would do a review on the most expensive coil planner I could find and then the cheapest coil planner I could find. Now I know there are other different variations of planners that could come more expensive, like, you know, the leather agenda covers, things like that, but I'm talking specifically about the coil planners. Okay, so this one is from Plum Paper. And you can find other expensive ones around this price range at other places. But this is the one that I've had for a little while now. I haven't used it in a little bit because I've been using my all-in-one planner over here. But I really do love Plum Paper planners. They're probably some of my favorite. So I thought I'd use this one. So talking about price specs, let's just get into that. The base point starts at $38, but Plum Paper does customized planners. So to get all the customizations you want, it does add up. So it started at $38. It was an extra $10 for the gold coils. This is something new they started. It was another $10 for the hardcover here because they usually just do let me show you something. This is a Erin Condren cover, but they do something similar to this where they just have a paperback cover and then they put the clear cover over top of it to protect it. So I had to pay an extra $10 to get this actual hardcover one, and then it was another $5 to customize the actual titles in here. So to get these customizations here, I can put in pretty much write in whatever I wanted. That was an extra $5. And then it was an extra $1.50 for each extra 10 pages I added. So I added some extra sheets in the back for to-do list and checklist, and I'll show y'all those in a second. So grand total came up to like 66-ish, I think. And then it was another $10 for shipping and $5 for taxes. So it came up to like 80 something, I think like $86, $85, something like that. But it was very expensive for a coil planner. But if you're a planner girl like me, you know that we will invest in items like that. Now over here, our cheapest planner. So this planner I got off of Amazon. It retails for about $8.59. But because it's a yearly planner and the year is more than halfway over, it was on sale. So I got this for about $5 with shipping. I have Amazon Prime, so shipping was free and taxes like a couple of cents. So it was just a little over $5, right under $6 for this planner to get this. So $6 versus like 85, 86 bucks is a huge difference. So let's see if it's even worth it. Now, keep in mind, if you are a planner girl, if you're someone who really appreciates different planners, and buying something expensive like this would be worth it for you, then, you know, this video may not specifically be for you. Because for me personally, y'all, this will always be worth it, buying a more expensive planner. It's almost like a hobby for me. I love choosing my layouts. I love customizing my planners. So I couldn't see myself buying something cheaper. But if you're someone who's just starting out in your planner journey, I think this would be a good video to see if it's worth it to invest more money in a planner or just to get like the cheapest thing you can find. Looking off bat first, before we even open them up, the coils, obviously, I see a big difference. These are I gotta remember, I'll write them up here if I say this wrong, but these are the two. There's two different types of coil types. These ones are the actual coil rings that you kind of like spin to get it through. So these are the cheaper ones. Like if you are making planners on yourself, you will know that these ones come a lot cheaper than these actual rings. And these ones are easier to get in because you just need one of those like bookbinding machines to get this on. This one, you either have to hand coil to get them in, or you have to get one of those really expensive machines to do it. So I'm already seeing that, yes, you are getting better quality rings. Of course, these ones are larger because this planner is a lot thicker. Look how much more. I'm going to open them up to see what is it that you're getting more in each. Both of these are weekly planners, weekly horizontal. So I don't really know off the top of my head why this one is so much thicker than this one, because this is this is 12 months. Yeah, and this one is 12 months as well. So I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see why it's so thicker in a second. So off the top, this one is a lot slimmer. So price wise, we're already looking pretty good on spending a little bit more on this. The coils These ones, yep, like I said, are a little cheaper. They're both gold coils, but you can see the quality in these. These are kind of like that pretty brass, light kind of gold color. And I always see, whenever I see super yellowy type golds, I always see those as, I don't know if it is, but they always come off as a little bit cheaper to me, right? And I don't know if it's really like that, but that's how I see it at least. Okay, let's dive in. So yep, this one is 12 months. It goes from July all the way to June. This one goes from January to December, so 12 months here as well. Okay, feeling this paper already, I'm already seeing the paper quality is a little different. I'll do some research before I upload this video, and I'll put the specs on the paper quality of each. I know Plum paper does pretty nice paper in here, so it's really hard to see it bleed through from the other side when you're writing, but it does happen sometimes. You can even see here, I have these dot markers, and you can see it bleeding through, so it's not even, it's good quality paper when you're writing, but again, it will bleed through with some writing tools. Okay, let's do a quick flip through of each. So in the front of this one, you can, there's a page for personal information, quick reference stuff over here, a yearly overview, some contacts, and all of that is in here as well. I don't know if the contact stuff is in there. I think I chose to leave that off, but they do have the yearly overview page here. And then they even have some extra special dates for each month throughout the year. And then here's a blank one where you can put in ideas, plans, and goals. So there's a little bit more extra for those first initial pages on this one. Okay, now this one looks like it dives right in. So here is from the last week of June. Let me get right into July. Okay, so we have the monthly calendar here. Let me see if there's a month at a glance page. No. Okay, so this gets right into the monthly calendar, and the tabs are attached directly to that calendar page. So you don't have like that extra like cardstock page to use as a divider, right? Like this one will. So this one has a full cardstock page. So I'm already seeing a little bit where that thickness is coming from in this planner. And then you also get a monthly highlight, so a month at a glance page. You get those in majority of the more expensive planners. So if you're going to like Target, Walmart, Amazon, just to get like a quick little $5, $10, $15, $20 planner, they usually don't have as many features as the ones when you go to actual planner websites like Erin Condren, Plum Paper, Cloth and Paper, Golden Coil, the list goes on. So you do get a lot more features with these type of planners, right? So let me look at the layouts. So this is the layout I started out with my first planner. It was, what was the planner? The Refresh Weekly Planner from Workspacery. I think that was the name of the place. They don't even make that planner anymore. It was so beautiful. I loved it so much, y'all. But that was my first, this is my first ever layout, the horizontal weekly. And I think that's why I love it so much. So I have that same layout in this planner. Yep, the same horizontal weekly. Now you can see this one is one page. So Monday through Sunday is all on one page. I see Saturday and Sunday is shortened in this planner actually. So that may not be good for some people that do more on the weekend than they do during the week. This one you can see is split up within 2 pages. Monday through Wednesday over here, Thursday through Sunday, and you have a full space for Saturday and Sunday on the cheaper planner. So that may be a deal breaker for some people. You're spending all this money on this kind of planner and you can't even have a full schedule for Saturday and Sunday. But the plus for that, with getting everything condensed on one page for the weekly layout, is that you get this week at a glance page. And this is like a must for me in all my planners now. Whenever I do a weekly planner, I need a week at a glance so that I can kind of plan the week out initially, because I don't always know what I'm going to do on each day in advance. I usually use this side just as like quick to-do lists for my day, and then this one I can put some overall things. So for work, I can put in all the major projects I'm working on for the week, all the major to-dos I know in my head I want to do, but I don't know exactly which day I want to do them on, if that makes sense. I can write in my dinner plans and then self-care. And remember, this planner is customized, y'all. You can write in whatever titles you want. It is an extra $5 to do that, but you can customize it how you like it, right? And this one gets right to the point. And I like it. I really do. I like how they have extra spaces for Saturday and Sunday, because I don't do much on Sundays. Mine is like grocery shopping, church, may do like the dishes, something light. I don't do a lot, so it really doesn't bother me having Saturday and Sunday condensed like it does in this planner. But there are certain weekends where I am a little busier, and it would be nice to have a full space there. So I do like this. And then even up top here, if you can see, they have a space to put the weekly priorities. There's a little monthly calendar so you can keep track of the dates up top. And let me kind of go through this real quick to see if there's anything else besides the calendar. So yeah, so all you're getting is the monthly calendar and then your weekly spaces. So if you are just starting into planning, right, to be honest with y'all, I would recommend getting something cheap like this. And I would recommend getting it now, because we are more than halfway done with the year. All these planners, the yearly planners, are going to be super cheap right now. So you can get like a quick $5 planner on Amazon or at Walmart, Target, wherever, and you can test it out to see if you actually do find using a planner useful. And then once the new year comes, you can get your actual planner where you have to spend a little bit more money. But I would recommend doing it this way. Test out a planner, see if it's even worth it, because yes, it is nice having all these different specs, features in the planner like this. I love it. Y'all can clearly see because I have so many different ones. So I wouldn't mind investing in something like this, but my first planner was not that expensive. It was more expensive than this for sure, but it wasn't customized. I didn't have a whole bunch of features. It was just a basic weekly hardcover planner. And it got me through. That's kind of how I started my planner journey. So I would recommend you guys do the same thing. This one, I really don't have to go through the whole thing to see. And to be honest with y'all, like, the paper is not that bad. It's not. Like, let me see something. Y'all, for real, it's not a huge difference. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see, but you can see my hand coming through the other side of this one on this page. So let me go to a blank one. You can't. You can see this over here. You can maybe a little, no, you can see the imprint, but you can't see my hand coming through this side. This side, you definitely can. Let me make sure it's not because of the lighting. Bring it over here. Yeah, see? So we can tell that this paper is better quality, but it's not so much where it's like, oh my gosh, I can't use this paper at all, right? Let me get a pen. I'm just going to, no, let me do it in the June dates. Oh, we're already past July. Never mind. Let me just, testing. I want to see if it bleeds through on the other side. Do it lower. So something blocking on the other side. You can see it a little bit. As opposed to over here. You can see that a little bit too though. Here, where I put the testing. But it was a lot more over on this side. So, yeah, paper quality is definitely better with Plum paper. I'll do research on this Amazon one because I don't remember the paper weight for over here, but I'll put them somewhere up here so you guys can see. Okay, the other specs for this, because we still got to figure out why this planner is so much thicker compared to this one. So of course you get these little actual dividers, right? In this one, these here, these tabs are attached to the actual monthly layout. This one actually has its own separate divider page. You also get a month at a glance page here. In the front, we already talked about all these additional pages you get up front for the yearly planning, special dates, you know, goals and plans and ideas. But throughout the actual month, it's the same things. You get 2 pages per week. Same over here, 2 pages per week. It's just split up differently. This one has the week at a glance page. This one is just split up between the 7 days of the week on both pages. And at the end of each of these pages, you get this extra line sheet. I don't think this one does that. Let me see. It goes right into the calendar, it looks like. Yep. So this one you're saving space, which may be better because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, carrying around a super thick planner like this is not very convenient. This right here can fit in any purse. If you have a work bag, a book bag, and even if you don't have a bag, if you're just carrying it around like for your classes or something, imagine how much more simple it is to have this as opposed to this. So there's a lot of positives and negatives. Like I said, I would always recommend you starting with something cheaper and seeing if you even like that before you waste money on something you may not even use. But if you are a planner girl like me, you're probably already thinking, I'm going to spend money on here. But I don't know, sometimes you may need to save money certain years and you don't have enough to spend all this money on something like this. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with buying a cheaper planner. I actually may try to give this out for like a few weeks, you know? I always like switching it up every once in a while. So I may try this out and see how I like it. So besides that, those extra sheets, there are some extras in the back, which is, so this is how thick this would be without these little extra additions in the back. With just that weekly layout. It's still a lot thicker than this, but it's a little less. So these I added, it was $1.50 for 10 sheets of the to-dos front and back. So really you're getting 20, but 10 actual pages. And these are just different to-do lists. Let me show you a blank one. So if you don't want to use your actual planner for something, you just have some short, quick to-do list that you can use. And then I put checklists back here so I can make my own like logs. I have a reading log, a cleaning log. And here's a blank one. So you can customize it how you want. But again, I got another 10 sheets for this, which was another $1.50. And then in the back, we have another year at a glance. But here's the contacts and everything. So they do have this contacts, passwords. There's the year, the next year, 2024, year at a glance. And then they put some 2 pages of grid paper. I don't know why, dot grid paper. And yeah, that's it. And then we also have this little folder back here. You don't get that. Well, let me see. I don't think you get that back there. Oh, you do? No way. But this one is actually attached. So you don't get the front and back one like in here. It's just attached and you get a little folder for, oh, and it comes with stickers. How cute. I don't think this one came with any stickers. They do have stickers on their site you can pay for in like a sticker subscription box, but they didn't come with any free ones, and these are nice. I like these. Okay. This was definitely worth it. Y'all, for real, I would, oh look, there's some extra sheets in the back. Just a few. It's like 3 or 4 extra sheets of lined paper all the way in the back. Oh my gosh, I did not even notice this, y'all. The calendar. It has lined paper in there. And you know that, like, I've never seen this before, where there's actual lines in the calendar. And let me tell y'all why I love this. I have horrible handwriting, and that's one of the reasons why I hate using my calendar. After a while, I actually just stopped using it. Like in my all-in-one planner I have now, I don't. And I like using it to decorate, right? Because you can put the stickers in there. I use the color coding system for my different tasks on each day, right? So here's the key over there. And I have to do this because my handwriting is so bad. It will look horrible if I'm actually writing things in here on just blank open spaces. This one actually has lines in it. So if I do want to write in my calendar, I'm not going to feel like I'm, you know, writing super sloppy or making it ugly. I love this. I'm gonna have to try this planner out for real, y'all. I'm not even joking. We have a few months left in this year, and I may try it out for like a month or something. Because if I can save money on planners sometimes instead of wasting money on these expensive ones, and I'm not even trying to call no one out. I love Plum paper and I'm probably always going to use their stuff. You know what, y'all? They just came out with an undated planner with Plum paper, and I really think that was a huge game changer. I used to hate undated planners because I like already having everything written in, but when it comes to wasting paper, and you know, there are going to be plenty of days that you don't use your planner, and that's a waste of money. It really is. It's a huge waste because these planners are already expensive enough, and if you're not using every single page, it's going to make you feel some type of way. So I think I may invest in an undated planner. So if I do want to use it for, you know, all throughout the year and not use it at the same time, and if I, you know, want to use it for multiple years, I think it'll be very helpful. So that's it. That's all I have for this video. This one also comes with this so that you can go like that and keep it all together. I think this one is so convenient, and to be honest, just looking off bat, I feel like majority of people are going to say this one is worth it. And it's cute. I really am not a big fan of this floral type cover, but I think it's pretty. It's cute. Again, it was the cheapest one I could find. If I wanted to spend a little bit more money, I would have gotten something more simple, just like a black cover or something. But I wanted to find literally the cheapest one I could find on Amazon at that time. All right, well, that is all for this video, y'all. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, and we'll see you next time. Bye.